Okay, sorry about that, guys. We had an incident, so I'm going to call this Rainbow Cupcakes Part 2. We had an incident with the egg, but we fixed it, and now we're back. So we were starting off at the point where Karina was at putting up another egg. So we put another egg in here. So now we're going to beat that back together. Our egg is back together. This one first part of the batter is done. So now what we're going to do is then we're going to stir in our vanilla. So we're going to get out our spoons here. So we're going to need 2 teaspoons. That's half a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. There we go. And I'm going to do this so Karina doesn't have to get the shakes and do it.
I think it's shakes when I'm doing this.
So there's 1. Karina can stir it in there. And we're not beating it, we're stirring it. So the recipe calls for it, that's why you gotta be very careful. I'm reading. Oh, vanilla always smells good. So Karina's gonna stir that in.
It's so good.
Okay. Keep stirring until you see no brown. Okay, Karina, keep going.
Make sure you see no brown.
Which you have. It should be okay.
I don't want to taste it so bad.
It's egg in there. You can't taste it.
I know.
Alright. I think that I never made this recipe before, so hopefully it came out right.
I hope so.
Yeah. This seems okay. I never did this recipe before, but it looks good. I just can't tell if that's sugar or butter.
Yeah, I think it's butter.
It'll melt, hopefully. I'm gonna just beat this one more time.
And hopefully it'll come out good.
The joy of cooking. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to, it says combine flour and baking powder, but it doesn't really say to do it in equal parts, so we're going to do that anyway. So, we have our flour over here, and we need, yeah, you can do the flour, we need 1.5 cups, so remember this is a half, so we can level it off. So let's use, what egg is that?
You can only get another egg.
So, we're going to do it like this, and Karina's going to level it off for me. And she'll pour it in. Okay. Get the knife. Get the knife. Okay. 1/2.
I'm on a chair, that's why.
Yep. Use the other end. Yes. Now that's one. Now this is the half. And now we need our baking powder. Baking powder, not baking soda.
Yeah, that people.
I'm going to set this aside just so I can make sure that you guys can see in here. So we have our medium bowl ready, and now we're going to use our baking powder. And we need 1 3/4. So and now I need a 1/4. Here's a 1/4. So here's my 1. Now we need 3 of these.
1 teaspoon?
Yep, 1 teaspoon and 3 of the 1/4. That did not go good. If you didn't see that, that's hilarious.
I hope you guys did not see that.
They probably did, but it's not a big deal. That's what happens.
When you're cooking.
Okay,
That's what
so there's
happens
still
too.
1 in there.
Okay.
So,
It's
1,
available.
2, 3. Okay. This is going to be a long video.
Oh, yeah.
So we might have to put it in 3 parts, but that's okay. Alright. Well, we can always do the cream and stuff like that. Okay, so then I'm going to grab another spatula just so that we won't contaminate the butter into it yet. You're just going to stir that in quick. Karina can stir that in for me. Now I'm going to go back to our wet batter here. And now we're going to do that in some equal parts. So this might get, it says we have to combine, so and then just mix it well. So Karina has her 1 spatula, and I have my other spatula. So Karina's going to stop playing with it now, and she's going to put only a little bit, just about half of that batter in here. So we're going to do this. About half of it. Scoop it in there. So just about half right now. We're going to stir that in. And then we're going to go back in and then we're going to probably later beat it in. That way all of it gets combined. It might be easier to beat in.
That's fine.
So we're just going to do this real quick. Just kind of stir it in. Okay. So I'm going to beat up this half real quick. I'm going to do it fast. Here. Alright. So now Karina's going to add the rest of it in here. Yep, the rest of that in here now. I'm going to just give that a few folds in here. And then it's the blender, the hand mixer, so we'll do the rest. Don't eat it.
I didn't eat it. I blew it.
Oh. And then I'm going to give this a good mix. I'm going to put this on 1 first.
Yep.
But it's going to seem like it's going to get hard. But just bear with me because this is the first time I'm making this. You can also do just a regular cake, you know, regular box cake, but we wanted to go, let's just do it from scratch, and we really didn't have a box to mix around, so we're just going to do it with this. Alright, and I'm going to do this fast mix real quick. That's really good. Okay. Ugh. Excuse me. Ugh. Alright. So, Karina's going to clear that up for us real quick. Here. Let's just get rid of that stuff real quick. Just put it somewhere. Alright, so Now we're going to add, we have just a few more things, and then we finally stir in our milk. And then we have to put in a half a cup of milk. So we're going to use a liquid. Hey, Karina, how about you do this for me? How about you put this stuff in the sink for me? That way we can clean our workspace so we have more time, more room to do some stuff. So as I pour in the milk. So we're going to do half a cup of milk. Look here. A little more. There we go. A little more milk. And then we're going to stir that in. Stir, not equally. And this is going to soften it up again. I'm just going to stir it in, and then I'm going to beat it back in. Yes, we're done. Half a cup of milk. Yes, we're done. Okay. So now I'm going to beat this up. Very slow. On a slow stand, just to get it all together. So there's no milk left. This is going to make it creamier. And it is doing that. Alright, and there we go. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that is our cake. And I'm going to go kind of fast so you can see all my batter. Alright, now we get to the kind of fun part. But I forgot to mention in the first part, and for ingredients, you're also going to need food coloring. So now we're going to get our 6 or 5 bowls. I'm going to see how far this takes us. We originally had 6 bowls, and now I'm going to try to equally divide them up into our bowls here. So just going to grab your mix. And just give me a second. Let me equally mix this. Put these in equal parts. Karina. I'm not sure how much this batter is going to make, but it may only make just the right amount we need, because this says only to make 12 cupcakes, but we might only get like 10. Just estimate. Oh. All right.
If you have too much batter, that's too bad.
That's kind of good, but in this case, if you're going to use the recipe that I was doing, then you're going to be. So I'm going to turn us off here and go to our third part, because this was a long process. So we'll be back for our